am on a whole nother level. Girl, he only fucked you over cause you let him. Girl, I guess he didn't know any better. Girl, that man didn't show any ever. Do all I can just to show you you're special. Certain it's your love that holds me together. Lately you say he been killing the...
Et yo, comment allez-vous? Bonsoir. Alors, on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour l'épisode numéro 15 de Vampyr. Du coup, petit rappel ce qui s'est passé dans l'épisode précédent. Nous sommes revenus dans l'hôpital et apparemment il s'est fait attaquer. Il y a notre chère patiente qui était juste là, qui apparemment s'est fait tuer par un vampire, enfin du moins un vampire, un skull assoiffé de sang. Nous, on va essayer de se... On a rencontré aussi un mec là qui apparemment était de la garde, qui a compris que cet hôpital là, en tout cas, a été avec nous de notre côté, entre moi et The Lady, la vampire. On a rencontré aussi notre créateur. À voir ce qui va arriver par la suite, est-ce qu'on va l'affronter ou pas. En tout cas, je sens que les gens de Allons là, on va les affronter, ça c'est sûr. On n'a pas parlé avec elle encore? Viens là, toi.
Good evening,
des infos.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Pippa, I know you're very close to
Milton
Milton
Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke.
Personne n'est
But we
parfait
do
en
our
ce
best
sens.
to
La
get
perfection
by.
n'existe pas.
That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than...
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about...
Intéressant.
Why does Milton dislike you?
I don't know. Just ask him.
Je
How would
crois
you
qu'il
describe this situation?
It's serious. The flu is...
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever.
I wish I could believe you.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve.
C'est vrai ça.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound...
Pas d'indice.
What
Si,
can you
c'est
tell
passé
me about the
récemment.
recent commotion in the hospital?
Everybody's afraid. Death has always been a frequent visitor. But murder... How...
As a nurse at this hospital, it is your duty to deal with these things as best you can.
Yeah. Until it's my turn to have blood spread all over the walls.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Je dois retourner où là? Ah, dans les docks. Très bien, très bien. Pourquoi faut que tu regardes dans ma direction? Poplard. Scale aliéné. On va s'occuper d'un des deux pour le bouffer. Ah ouais, lui c'est comme le boss qu'on a affronté en premier. Ah mais c'est carrément un boss en fait, j'ai même pas fait gaffe la barre d'en dessous. Ah j'ai Griffin. Wow wow, bizarre. Ah ouais ouais. Pas mourir. Allez viens là, je chope un peu de sang là. Mais genre. Ah bon, c'est putain, on rencontre des boss comme ça. Hein.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Allez, bon. Dangereux les quartiers par ici. Hein. On entend toujours H24 les pleurs d'un bébé. Ça dirait de pas te retourner genre... Ok. Il faut que je le tue lui. Il faut que je les... faut que je leur chope un peu de vie parce que là ça devient trop compliqué les combats. Mais c'est incroyable, hein, faut vraiment que je bouffe quelqu'un en vrai. Hein. Ça fait plusieurs épisodes que je répète ça mais... Ah mon gars, tu sais à quel point j'ai idée de ton sang. Et vise-le au moins. Mais, c'est sérieux lui? calmez-vous, monsieur, là. Arrêtez de
Good evening,
tirer.
sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our
Ok, bah j'ai
streets.
trouvé ma
So you
prochaine
won't
cible.
tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
4. Dommage, dommage parce que putain, je me boufferais bien.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some...
Are you some kind of vigilante patrol?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here.
So, tell me
Et tu fais
about
partie de
your
quel
gang.
gang, toi?
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
Voilà.
I could kill you
Pas de
for
respect.
saying that.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Nah. You've been a soldier.
What can you tell me about...
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need.
Well, you're not doing a very good job.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Goodbye, Mr.
Ah bah. Bonsoir. Tu es la fameuse? Enchanté.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say?
I'm not here for charity.
Eh ben, en fait, ils sont tous malpolis dans ce quartier, ou ça se passe comment?
So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Ouais, ok. Toi, 5, ok, donc je pourrais pas te bouffer non plus.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take...
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these...
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Ah ouais. La jalousie, c'est pas bon.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and...
Et tu
Can I
proposes
see
quoi?
what you...
As long as you have money.
Bloody vampire hunter.
Ok. Et non, c'est pas là. C'est où pour améliorer déjà? Ça doit être dans une planque là. Alors.
Mark my words, miss. These murders
Not
are
a
the
drop
work
of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Ah.
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. The sewer dog is back. And hunting all these poor
Ah mon
fucking
pote, ça
humans.
fait longtemps.
Tom.
Good
Tiens,
evening,
moi.
sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum?
Son refuge de
He
nuit.
takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old
Et
warehouse,
entrepôt
northwest
nord-ouest
of here.
d'ici.
Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Très bien.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Toujours là, toi, ma belle. Toi, le chasseur de vampires, t'es qui? T'es qui, toi? T'essaies de...
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton.
Oula, oula.
Vampire hunter
Throgmorton.
extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist.
Je te
and
crois, je
they're
te crois.
close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Ah, mais c'est parti alors.
Have you heard of the Guard of Prewan?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Et tu chasses
So
seul?
you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
Je vois. 2-4, hein, je peux pas te bouffer non plus, dommage. C'est 2000 XP, ça m'aurait pas déçu.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton.
The sad saint? He should be at his night.
Really?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could...
All I will
Maybe at least you can tell me who could...
tell you what, go and chat with Tom.
Ouais, je viens de lui parler, donc t'inquiète, je te remercie.
Goodbye.
Une vieille. Ouais, ça peut être le moyen de s'en faire une proie. Un vieux. Putain, mais c'est bien ça. Bonsoir, monsieur.
Hello, boy.
Jeune homme.
Hello. Good evening.
Did
Ah
I
bon?
scare you? You have nothing to...
No, it's just that
Well, I won't.
my name is Rufus, so Rufus Kingsbury.
Oh, il a l'air sympa, lui, quand même.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
T'as pas l'air d'avoir une vie facile,
What
toi.
can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
Lui, ça peut être une très bonne cible. Avec 600 d'expérience, super quoi.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Are you alone?
I don't have any.
So you have no home?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
You should be careful, Rufus.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's
Fishburne.
so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost.
Do you know a man who lives in this part of town? A man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the turquoise...
So long, Rufus.
Ça sert à rien que je pose la question.
I can feel it coming in my bones. The hatred. A wave of bitter death round.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, the Spanish flu.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
Ah, j'allais dire, ok, s'il n'y a pas d'autres pièces, putain, c'est chaud chez elle quoi. Ça va, ça reste cosy.
Best grow eyes in the
Ah,
back
ah.
of that head, sir. Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts.
It's locked.
So you have questions about the flu, then? Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't...
The orphan that regards you as a mother,
You mean Rufus?
but you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
1300, je peux te choper la tête de moi que je te bouffe, c'est parti.
Should I have turned my Seymour in? Was my crime to love my son?
Ça me fait de la peine de l'avoir tué. Alors, ça nous fait un peu d'XP là parce que franchement il nous en faut hein. Et je pense que ça va pas être la seule que je vais bouffer hein, parce que franchement il faut beaucoup d'XP pour évoluer. Je crois que c'est un boss. Ouais, effectivement, c'était sûr. Ouais, non, toi, faut que je te tue. En premier. Ah, vas-y, arrête avec ton lance-flamme là. Je vais mourir. Bon, je me casse. Ah, je peux pas, ok. Bah, je vais mourir ici, je pense. Hein. Ouais, mais c'est quoi ce boss là? Là, je suis pas bien. Mais dégage! Je vais mourir. Hein. Bah ouais, mais c'est abusé. C'est quoi son truc? Oh là là! Voilà pourquoi je dois améliorer. Il faut que je tue beaucoup plus de personnes en vrai. C'est incroyable. Je meurs beaucoup trop rapidement. Il y en a même pas. Je sais même pas d'ailleurs si on est à la moitié du jeu ou pas d'ailleurs. Ah ouais non mais lui par contre trop chaud quoi. Puis j'avais l'impression qu'il avait le même enfin c'est pas un pouvoir mais en gros le même habilité que l'autre dans le sens où il appelait H24 des ennemis donc c'est casse-pied quoi. J'espère que je suis pas obligé de passer par là parce que ça va être compliqué de le battre lui hein. Ah si je suis obligé d'aller par là.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Ouais c'est répugnant mais j'ai pas le choix hein.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Niveau 22. Bah, il a one shot. C'est quoi ce quartier de malade? J'ai pas le niveau pour affronter ces gens-là. Clairement pas le niveau. Va falloir que je bouffe du monde. Est-ce qu'il y a un refuge là? Ouais. Je vais aller au refuge. Refuge, il est où? Il doit être par là. Bah écoutez, bon, on continuera dans le prochain épisode. Hein. Le but, franchement, c'est clairement d'aller s'améliorer parce que là, ça devient vraiment, le jeu devient vraiment trop compliqué en fait. Faut vraiment, j'arrive à me mettre à niveau. Le problème, c'est que bah, Les combats ne suffisent pas seulement à level up quoi. Faut vraiment que je bouffe quelques personnes comme la vieille que j'ai bouffé. Enfin, c'est triste mais bon, pas le choix. Donc sur ce, je vous souhaite à tous une bonne journée ou une très bonne fin de soirée. Et puis je vous dis à la prochaine. Allez, au revoir.